Tov, good morning. We continue with our 3-minute daily dose of Torah. We've been looking at the lead up to the golden calf story and focus our attention on Moshe tarrying, Moshe being delayed, and people beginning to panic. The Midrash introduces a factor into this whole panic story that is intriguing to say the least. This is what the Midrash says. Rabbeinu Amru, our sages have said, Ba Satan, the Irbev et ha'olam, that this Satan came and began to mix up and confound the whole world. Ve'era lahem kemo Moshe taloi min haaretz umitato ba'avir. You can imagine almost a hologram that he shows them, something that appeared like Moshe, hanging from the ground on a bed up in the sky. So there is a suspended Moshe, seemingly dead on a funerary bier of some kind on his bed. Ve'amru, v'hayu marino to be'etzba, they were pointing out with him with their fingers. That's because the pasuk says Ki zeh Moshe ha'ish, because this man Moshe, we don't know what happened to him. The midrashic rabbinic approach to the word zeh is always something you can point to. So this man Moshe, here he is in the hologram version. There he is, right? We don't know what happened to him. We don't know what happened to him. He's certainly not coming down here. So he seems to be dead. Now look at that. Well, we can pause here for a moment. Pause there for just a moment itself. Well, what is this midrash getting at? And we know how Satan is involved, and it's a fascinating read. It would seem to me that there is this version of things in this world where just when it's going to be that God and humanity will find themselves in some type of communion, in some type of bond that will hold Satan, as it were. Satan can't handle that. And so here you have the Israelites at Har Sinai. And right, and this happens. Let's go back for a moment. The first time it happens is in the Garden of Eden. God has created humans. He's insisted that he's going to create them. Forget the angels, forget everything else. He wants a relationship with humankind. And in the Midrashic mind, that snake is the Satan who's there to destroy this, to break it up, and he succeeds. And he succeeds. And in the storyline here, God has just created this brit with humanity, and we are one with God and God with us. Moshe is about to bring down the marriage document between God and Israel, the Torah itself, the Luchot, and the Satan says, "I got to get in the way of this." That's sort of the framing that you have. It's really fascinating to imagine that he's got to get in the way of this, and he succeeds because eventually he brings them to sin. Golden calf happens, and the relationship is ruptured. It's a fascinating understanding. I don't know what I want you to think about today around this, because I don't think we spend most of our time thinking about how Satan gets in the way. But imagine simply, what are the things that we allow to get in the way of that which is meaningful, our spiritual lives, and what can we do to push back so that something such as this doesn't happen for ourselves. Have a meaningful and great day.